tighten your seatbelts and don't forget your sun cream. We're about to transport you to the roughest, hottest event on the championship calendar. The country of Greece is where the competing crews of the FIA World Rally Championship find themselves this weekend. There will be no chance to float about on lilos, sunbathe or see the sights around the town of Loutraki, close to the Corinth Canal. The ceremonial start for the event takes place in Athens, in sight of the ancient Acropolis. On day one of the event, there is only a 15-minute remote service as the crews head north around the Gulf of Corinth. Straight away, Jari-Matti Latvala and Mikko are well on pace, making the most of their road position. He sits in second position through the morning loop. Mikko Hirvonen and Jarmo Laitinen are in third. After two stages, one of which was 39 kilometres, remote service is a welcome sight.
You know, it hasn't been too rough yet. It's just been dry and you know, lots of loose gravel over there, but otherwise not too bad.
For Jari-Matti and Mikko, the afternoon would prove difficult. Transmission troubles lost them over 3 minutes and they dropped to 8th overall. Mikko and Jarmo were in podium position in third. The team worked hard to repair Jari-Matti's car at the final service, replacing the entire transmission system, gearbox, clutch, front and centre differentials and drive shafts. A brand new day in the service area. But even when the drivers leave for the stages, there is still plenty to keep the spectators entertained. It may be hard to believe, but we are now halfway through the season. So what has been the biggest challenge for the team so far?
Probably one of the biggest challenges for us has been the development of the new car, because we had new regulations that came about the middle of last year. We had a very compressed time frame to get the car developed and to have it ready for Sweden this year. And then the homologation of the engine that followed on from that we had to have done by the 1st of May this year.
On the livery of the Fiesta RS WRC, you may have noticed the words EcoBoost. What does that mean?
EcoBoost is a technology that's been developed by Ford. That's an engine technology for our petrol engines, and it means that you basically get a small engine with large engine performance, better fuel economy, more efficient and no loss of performance. And we use it in our road car. We've taken that technology and developed it into something more enhanced for the performance that we're getting out of our World Rally car. The technology is so good that we've taken it racing, and that's effectively what we've done.
It's time to get back to the action. Mikko and Jarmo have worked hard out on the stages. They began the day 55.3 seconds from the lead. Just before the night stage, which is new for this year's event, they were only 35.4 seconds off the lead. It had been a good day, but there had been some moments. Jari-Matti had a day of two halves. In the morning, he experienced turbo problems which were duly fixed at service. He then went out in the afternoon and slammed in 2 faster stage times. With the time loss from the morning, they were back in 11th. Malcolm Wilson talks us through the turbo issue.
Very close to the end of the first stage this morning, he lost all his boost pressure. So he had to do 2 stages, basically, I don't know, 15%, 20% of the normal power. But it's something that can be addressed here. But, and again, another huge amount of time lost.
With 1 day remaining, Mikko and Jarmo were in 4th overall, 22.4 seconds off the lead. Still all to play for on the final day. At the end of a long day, there is one person in the team who's on hand to look after the drivers' physically exhausted bodies and minds. And that's physiotherapist Danny Nasus.
No, main thing is, you know, he opens his neck, so these are very important things, and also things like in the back.
Every time I just have a little bit of time. then I'll have a treatment from him, and he's really doing a great job. Can't live without him.
Most of the things are biomechanical problems, so neck, blockage of the first rib, of course the low back, sacroiliac joint, and then they need a short manipulation. And you hear a lot of people with headache, small headache, tension headache, starting from the neck or up or above the eyes. It can be a muscle who has been trapped, it can be the first rib or so on. So there are a lot of generally complications and complaints about the neck and shoulders. In this sport where the stress level is so high, it's very important that you can introduce. And to be honest, Jari-Matti is a regular customer of this treatment.
Just 65 competitive kilometres make up day 3. It will be a great fight to the finish. Mikko and Jarmo get off to a strong start, as do Jari-Matti and Mika. It's a Ford 1-2 on both the opening stages, with Jari-Matti taking the wins. Mikko took a win on stage 16, with Jari-Matti posting the fastest time on 17. With just one stage to go, Mikko and Jarmo were just 2.6 seconds adrift of second position overall. The power stage was just 4 kilometres, and they came through to seal third position overall in Greece, plus one bonus stage power point. Jari-Matti and Mika took 9th overall. Another good point for you. I know it might be third, it's not the win you wanted. You picked up 1 extra point from the power stage as well. You're still consistently scoring points.
Yes, we are. And well, okay, for sure, a little bit frustrated. It's now 3rd rally in a row that we lost the win just basically by a few seconds. So it's annoying, but we're not going to give up the fight. We're going to carry on.
We've got to go away from here now and regroup over the summer, take a break for the drivers, and then come back and win Rally Finland. We keep saying that we've got the car to do it, and we just need to prove that now.
Finland is the next event, and you can get involved by helping to select a car design for the roof of the Ford Fiesta RS WRC. Each driver has their own favourites, but what's yours? Head to our Facebook page and select the design you like the most, and you could see it in Finland.